The former coach of the Nigerian Super Eagles, Keshi, has died. His family confirmed his death in the early hours of Wednesday. He was only 54 years old. He died of suspected cardiac arrest in Benin City, Edo State, south of Nigeria. His death comes months after his wife of 35 years, Keshi, passed away on the 9th of December 2015. Family members say he was heartbroken over her death. Keshi rose to prominence when he debuted for the Nigerian Super Eagles in 1981 at the age of 20. He was one of the most iconic captains and coaches of the Nigerian national football team. As a coach, he remains the only Nigerian coach to have won the African Cup of Nations. He also became the second person in history to win the competition as a player and a coach when he led Nigeria to win the tournament in 2013 in South Africa. He's survived by 4 children. Still on Keshi's death, tributes have continued to pour in over the death of the late sport icon. The Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, has officially confirmed the death of Keshi. NFF says it will be fully involved in the arrangements for the final burial rites of the late icon. Keshi died in the early hours of Wednesday. He was only 54 years old. Others who have paid tribute to the late coach are English Premier League club, African Football Cup of Nations, as well as even the Nigerian celebrities have been sharing tributes and mourning his death on social media. Banky WP Square, Daddy Shoki, Sound Sultan, Kate Henshaw, D'banj, as well as Super Eagles stars who hailed the former coach for his contribution to Nigerian football. Judy Gallo, Emmanuel Amunike, Aaron Samuel have all expressed shock over the sudden death of Keshi. Sunday Olise, who was Nigeria's past coach, took over from Keshi and he tweeted, "Horrible news and sad day as our legendary captain and brother Keshi dies." He added, "We lost an iconic hero today." While former goalkeeper Vincent Anyama tweeted, "The sting of death and the victory of the grave. Rest in peace, big boss. A legend, a captain, a leader, hero, one that brought so much smiles to the faces of people." End of quote. Nigeria's ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar wrote, "Keshi was an admirable and dedicated man who did Nigeria proud with his talent in the game of football. May he rest in peace." And finally, Nigerian actress Genevieve Nnaji tweeted, "One of the only 2 men to win the African Cup of Nations, both as a player and as a coach. A legend is gone. Rest in peace, Keshi." In the commercial city of Lagos State, southwest Nigeria, the news of the sudden death of Keshi has been received with shock and surprise. Take a listen.
It was so shocking to hear early this morning that the big boss, fondly called Stephen Okechukwu Keshi, has passed on to glory, because this is a man that has contributed so much to the development of football, to the development of soccer in this country, Nigeria. And not only in Nigeria, Africa as a whole. So we are going to miss him. Being a player before, moving to be a coach of the national team, I think we are going to miss him in a big way.
Actually, it's touching and so sudden. A coach like that of a great honor, he won some cups for us and some previous years ago. It would be a great loss for Nigeria and Nigeria football as a whole. And actually, I would like to say my problem is that now he's a dead man. The NFF, they won't do anything about it. The only thing they will do, they will go bury him and nothing else. They won't compensate the family. Or I don't know how we run our system of football government in this country. But all I will say is that please and please, the NFF should do something about his family. At least they should compensate him on the good work he has done for this country.
You see, there are many things NFF can do. One is they have to focus their attention on his family in the sense that they should provide their daily needs, such as food, shelter. If he has children, of course, they should take care of paying the school fees of his children and many other things which a human being needs.
For somebody that has served the nation meritoriously like that, to just die untimely, actually is uncalled for. So many of us, we are nursing one injury or the other within ourselves, of which we don't even know. But we cannot blame God for whatever happens. But all I just want to say is that for somebody like that to have served a nation meritoriously, wholeheartedly, he must be given a befitting burial. They can immortalize him by naming one of the stadium in his name. Because that's the way the NFA can immortalize him, and he can be remembered for the good works he has done.